Carole Counihan's The Anthropology of Food and Body is a collection of essays examining how food waste, beliefs, and practices surrounding food production, distribution, and consumption reveal and reproduce gender hierarchies, social stratification, and cultural meaning across societies. Drawing on decades of ethnographic fieldwork in Sardinia and Florence, Italy, alongside analysis of American food culture, Counihan argues that food is a total social fact that reflects economic structures, family dynamics, symbolic systems, and power relations. Her approach is both anthropological and feminist. She prioritizes women's voices and experiences while using cross cultural comparison to challenge the taken for grantedness of American food practices, particularly the cult of thinness and the objectification of women's bodies. The book opens with a comprehensive theoretical framework establishing food's social and symbolic significance. Counihan demonstrates how food reinforces class, race, and gender hierarchies. The rich distinguish themselves through consumption patterns, while the poor suffer hunger disproportionately, and women face stricter standards of thinness that uphold patriarchal power. She explores food's roles in community formation through commensalism, family dynamics through feeding relationships, and symbolic communication through cuisine and taboo. Women's universal responsibility for food provisioning, she argues, provides them influence through the power of the gift, creating obligations and connections, but rarely the coercive power characteristic of male dominated public spheres. Subsequent chapters use specific ethnographic cases to illustrate these dynamics. In Sardinia, the shift from subsistence bread production to market purchase atomized social relations, weakening the reciprocal exchanges that once tied communities together. In Florence, women's traditional identity derived from food provisioning, but contemporary workforce participation has created painful conflicts between domestic and public roles. Cross cultural comparisons of bodily penetration through eating and sex reveal how hierarchical gender relations correlate with beliefs in one way female vulnerability, contrasting sharply with tribal societies where men and women reciprocally influence each other through food and sexual substances. Counihan devotes considerable attention to American women's pathological relationships with food, obesity, anorexia, bulimia, and obsessive dieting. She traces these disorders to patriarchal culture, Judeo Christian mind body dualism, and women's limited channels for self expression. Medieval holy women, Victorian fasting girls, and modern anorexics all use food refusal to claim autonomy and perfection within cultures that denied them other paths to power. College students' food rules reveal how beliefs about self control and thinness uphold class, race, and gender hierarchies, with women held to stricter standards that reinforce their subordination. The book also explores empowering alternatives. Florentine conceptions of the body as a source of legitimate pleasure and family connection buffer women against the objectification prevalent in American culture. Preschool children's stories show girls identifying with maternal food roles, while boys express aggression through devouring imagery. Two Florentine mother daughter pairs demonstrate how reciprocal food exchange enables healthy separation, while its absence leads to rupture. Pregnancy and birth under supportive conditions can transform women's relationship to their bodies from objectification to empowerment, offering a path toward challenging the self abnegating body attitudes that perpetuate female subordination.